I guess I'll be in charge of comments as well, maybe.
If it doesn't show. So, go on YouTube.
I'm already there.
Are you watching us?
Still not live yet.
Go off. And go back on.
There you go.
Oh, it looks like we are so ready.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, let me get my charger over here, though. I don't need my phone dying.
My phone's gonna die soon.
I got plenty of Android chargers. You'll be alright. You'll be aight.
I just have one right here.
My freaking phone is a thought. Alright, I think we are live. So, welcome to the Life After On Air Life After Podcast number 3 featuring Ray. Please follow me on Instagram. I'm posting stuff about, video games, movies, WWE/AEW. The first episode of AEW Dynamite has premiered on TNT along with WWE NXT on USA. The Wednesday ratings war is on. It is a great time to be a wrestling fan. Video games are coming out soon as well with The Last of Us Part 2 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. UFC is coming up with the bad motherfuckers, George Masvidal, Nate Diaz. I'm ready to fucking watch this shit.
Alright.
Oh, shit. Follow Ray on Instagram as well. He's a
Sure
Northside alumni, former musician, graduate with a PhD in public high school diploma.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Something more important than water.
None more important. Let's do it. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
It's like I'm getting interrogated over here.
You feel like you're getting interrogated?
Yeah, not really big.
Alright. It looks like we live. It looks like we good. And we... please check resolution. The resolution should be fine. I hope to. Alright, number 3, motherfuckers. Number fucking 3. We did this once with Ray, and then fucking Jen came on. Then we did this again with Tony, and then
Jen came on.
Then Jen came on, then Dean came on, and...
Then we ate at Denny's.
I hurt my ribs after Denny's when Tony left us.
Yep.
And then, jumped in the fucking car, and Jen was like, Robert, get off me! With your fat ass! Like, I'm jumping in the fucking car. Leave me the fuck alone, please. Oh my god.
Alright, so we got a few topics for today.
Oh, yeah. A lot of shit has been happening.
Yep.
I forgot.
What?
One thing that we can include for, just an icebreaker is the bass. The bass.
Oh, yeah.
We got that bass. Hold on.
Alright, for those of y'all who follow me and Robert, you already know that he has a
Look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. Ooh. It's beautiful. It's actually pretty good for $60.
Yeah.
$60. We almost died going over there, but it's cool.
Yeah, we'll probably explain that later.
Or
should we explain it right now?
Or we should explain right now how I'm guiding him to Arlington.
Alright, so I was a driver, and we both hate trucks for reasons that we experienced. So driving there first, we were at a 2-lane stop. We went on the left lane. It was the only left lane only. The right lane was go forward or left. But the truck in front of me on the left only, he didn't have his blinker on. I'm thinking, okay, he doesn't have his blinker on because he's gonna go left. He knows he's on the left lane only. No, the light turns green and he goes and he almost causes a car crash.
God damn, right?
Just man, I hate trucks. I mean, I don't. If you're a good driver, then kudos on you. But if you drive a truck, most likely
you drive stupid.
Yeah, you're gonna get shit from me.
Not all truck owners are bad. Let's make this clear. But if you're a young person behind the wheel of a truck, please don't be a dick on the road. Like the one time when I was on Quick Trip, and fucking trying to turn, yielding, and I'm waiting. The guy thinks I'm apparently going too fucking slow. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? And we go, and then he passes me, tries to be a dick. Like, oh my fucking god.
And crashes later? Not really.
Shit, the way he was doing that, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh shit, coast to coast! Coast to coast! Oh my god.
Alright, we're just watching some wrestling in the background. You guys can't see? Oof.
Yeah, that's coast to coast. You were along with WWE and AEW. Fox just premiered Friday Night SmackDown. It's the first time they're on Fox for I don't know what they premiered it just now, so it's playing in the background. I was watching it, but
it's muted, so you can't hear it.
Yeah, it's muted for copyright reasons.
Yeah,
copyright reasons.
You can't stream anything and like have 5 seconds of music from or audio from another thing without getting a strike or
probably
copyright claim.
Like, me and my brother thought about streaming AEW Dynamite, but like as like a fight companion. But then again, I want to hear the shit. I want to hear it. So it makes no sense.
I mean, I don't know. We can work that around that.
He says maybe I can fucking take out the audio, but I don't know. I really just don't know. Hold on. Let me put this on Snapchat as well. But segue us, please, into the first motherfucking topic of today.
Alright, so the first topic we have today is the Joker movie.
Joker!
Which premieres today, actually.
It premiered today. I saw it last night. I saw it last night.
I had the chance to go with him, but I went in Arlington and, yeah, I missed out.
You missed out big time.
Alright.
So the things I can nitpick without giving too much away, Joaquin Phoenix killed it. He killed it. This movie made me fucking feel... It made me cringe. Mm-hmm. It made me fucking cringe, but in the best ways possible.
Elaborate.
First off, you can see, like, he's shirtless or nearly naked in some parts of the movie. That I will give away, but, like, he lost a shit ton of weight. He's competing with Christian Bale. Like, have you ever seen Christian Bale? I don't know what movie he was, but Christian Bale, when Christian Bale, the former Batman, when he goes into a role, he either loses so much weight to the point where he looked anorexic, and Joaquin Phoenix looked anorexic in this movie. Mm-hmm. Or when Christian Bale played Dick Cheney in Vice, he was fat as Dick Cheney. So fucking Joaquin Phoenix, he's trying to compete with Christian Bale a little bit because he looked like that, and it was fucking weird. It was, and the shit you were talking about, how politically this makes someone feel as if having mental health issues can cause... Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so there's been like a lot of backlash or controversy about the Joker movie. I haven't seen it yet, but like I have heard about the controversy such as this movie might spark violence in some men or something, and how it's not. Don't look at it because like what's it called? It might inspire some people, or even then the simple controversy of a white man what's it called, having problems pretty much, and you can see that like a lot in like the media if you like look into that stuff. But honestly, it's just a movie. Like I don't know why people like make this over a big deal.
Exactly, but the thing is, first off, you should not fear going to see this movie. Like, I will. It is agreeable that yes, Joker is his story. Like whether you read it in comics, watch it in movies, he's insane. Yeah, that's what it is. It's about your psyche being deteriorated to the point where you have nothing to live for, nothing to lose, but you're doing the most when you have nothing to lose or anything like that.
Yeah, a little bonus. This movie doesn't really have like, it's not based off of comics. Like all like new and stuff. It's like original.
Is it fully original?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like it's original. There's no comic based off it. Just like.
So it was all made for the screen.
Yeah. So it's like it's a story. So like Batman's not there. Spoiler. Technically not really, but you know.
Just watch the movie. I'm not gonna give anything away.
Oh, I hope not. I haven't seen it, so I can technically say anything I want, but yeah, okay, so Spider-Man dies in there, don't worry about it. No, but yeah,
but fucking, what do you call it? You can't, It's about people going insane. It's about your mental health being completely gone. But you should not fear going to this movie because this has happened in the past with the
Dark Knight Rises.
With the Dark Knight Rises and like the shooting there. I've gone to my local movie theater or I've gone to any other movie theater and I'm gonna admit it, it's a crime or whatever. But like I sneak food in sometimes just to like get off a little cheaper, right? But I don't usually have to worry about getting caught. That's because true. If I already get caught, they're probably going to be like, I'll just throw it away, outside food, whatever, or they're going to be cool, or I'm not going to get caught at all because they're not really checking my pockets and shit. True. But around, like, pretty much throughout all the movie theaters, they don't, like, I don't know the measurements, but they're doing smaller bags, no face paint, no mask, no looking like the Joker. If you look sketchy, it's a no-no. So, and there was cops. There was so many fucking security guards there in the lobby, and there was 2 in the lobby, 1 in the entrance, 1 in the garage parking area, 1 in where the corridor is for all the movie theaters. There was even a guy fucking checking when clearly there's nobody else there. There's a guy fucking checking, making sure nothing's gonna happen. So security is beefed up for this movie, but you should not fear it. Going.
Yeah, even then, like, even though they do beef up the security, you shouldn't really fear going because, like,
the chances.
Yeah,
you
like,
calculated the chances.
Yeah, I actually did. Okay, so Joker's premiering about 47,000 theaters. They never. Okay, it's a threads never said which one they're located or wherever. So the chances of you going to like a theater like your local theater might be 1 in like 47,000, which is literally less than hundreds of a thousandth of a percent. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say right now, if you watch the movie, you would be inspired, but it could possibly inspire somebody to fucking possibly take violence because.
Yeah, but same thing can happen with anything, like Catcher in the Rye, you know.
Yeah, but the thing I got from it, like, here's a minor spoiler. There's a shot. I'm not gonna say where it is, but there's a shot where he's taking it all in, right? And the thing that popped into my head was, yo, that's not yes, it's an insane man who's feeling what he's caused. My first thought was, this is Joaquin Phoenix taking it in from all of his critics, from all the fans. Like, he's taking it in that he fucking killed this. Because that was my thought. It didn't make me think, oh, anybody can just do this. They're going to be like a cult leader. They're going to be loved for doing the worst things possible. Like, no, that didn't cross my mind at all.
No, like, we got already a watcher.
Who's that?
Legend enters the chat. Why is my mom doesn't let me? It's Pingo Panda.
Legend enters the chat. Why is my mom doesn't? This is why my mom doesn't let me out of the house. I'm gonna just type it in LOL right there.
Oh, so I mean,
it works this time.
Honestly, you shouldn't fear going outside. I mean, you gotta experience life.
It's a risk going out every day, honestly.
I mean, dude, literally anything can kill you. Like a pillow, a bed, a fan. Anything can kill you. But like, you don't really like picture that unless like you're like scared to kill everything. Yeah, I mean that thing could freaking choke me to death. Like,
I was offering it, but okay.
Yeah, or those things could like kill me like slowly over a few years.
Because I went tiny grocery shopping with my brother today.
Also, back to the Joker movie.
Not sponsored, no one.
Sure. So I also heard that the director of this movie also
Todd Phillips.
Yeah, Todd Phillips. Where he was inspired to make this movie. I forgot where I heard this one, but like because today's political climate, you can't really like tell a joke without it being like having backlash.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say some offensive thing, millions of people are gonna like criticize you and stuff. That's why like a lot of comedians don't really go to colleges anymore and do like stand up there because
there's so many people that are upset. Like that's the reason why Dave Chappelle. Like I saw Dave Chappelle years ago, right? And it was my sophomore year I saw him. And it was in the midst of when he got in trouble for the transgender comments, because he was telling stories about how he danced with one of the transgender girls, you know, like I quote, I danced with like I was at a club one time and I danced with one of these N-words for like 6 songs straight. And then he's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" And the woman was saying, or like, yeah, the woman was saying, "Well, I didn't know how you would feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go home." And he was like, "Well, there's only like 2 songs left. We can, we gotta finish the night." And then he titty fucked her, and then he had breakfast with her. No, that's literally what the fucking punchline, right? So I don't know, like
I actually just laughed at this one.
Yeah.
You kind of censor yourself. You kind of know the premises, but like
You
to
know-
others like who are, I guess PC or whatever, they might say, "Oh, that's offensive. Don't say that."
That's offensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he's not what's it called freaking life,
Yeah.
So you shouldn't say that word.
But yeah,
since comedy is comedy, you can say anything taboo and not get like.
I mean,
like,
I still
yeah.
technically didn't say it, so.
Even then, like I'm just.
But like I had to quote it because like what do you call it? That's how he did it.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't directly quote it, I still quoted it. But at the same time, that's why people.
Also, yeah, Jen, we dare that. Okay, don't fuck.
Huh?
Oh yeah, Jen texted, "How dare y'all?
How dare us? How dare us?
How dare you?"
Oh well. But no, but fucking, that's a lot of comics that they deal with. Like, fuck, you can get mad about transgender comments, but like, there was another guy who opened. He's from Houston. He opened for Dave Chappelle that night, and his name is Mo Amir, and he's I forget his ethnicity. I could look it up right quick, but like he's from the Middle East, and he ended up leaving U.S. citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of his stand up is about his life. How, what do you call it? He would when he moved to Houston, how he kind of wasn't accepted at first because he looked Mexican, and then like like African American kids like cliques or Latino cliques, and they're making fun like, "What you doing over here, Jose? What you doing over here?" Like, bro, I'm Palestinian, bro. And he's like, "Oh, for shizzle, namaste, my brother."
Oh my God.
Like that's the thing, and that's his like material. So, but another part of his material is that he hasn't got his U.S. citizenship. I'm pretty sure he has at this point. I'm not too sure, but like he tells stories how he was trying to get his citizenship, or how his passport is technically, it says this is not a passport, but he has to use it as a passport since that was his only form of identification after leaving his former country. So yeah. People aren't gonna get mad like, why haven't we got this man's citizenship yet? So I don't know, like people just get mad over the weirdest things.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's okay to have your opinion. It really is. Because if you feel it's wrong, then it's wrong. It's wrong to you, and nobody should deter you from it.
Yeah, but then again,
But you can't push it on somebody. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own ideas. Like I have my own ideas. Rob has his own ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we never complain like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that" or whatever. Like, I mean, we just respect everyone's like opinion, even though you might not agree with it. It's how we make conversations and get stuff done.
And a lot of things, we joke about a lot of things at the same time too.
Yeah, it's like
and
it's not like dark comedy.
Yeah,
we touch into taboo stuff, which not a lot of people like will touch, I guess.
Yeah.
But there's stuff that exists that we kind of need to talk about.
Like I'm very, very taboo. As like a lot of people, even though it shouldn't be taboo, this shouldn't be taboo. But I was always the person to go to, whether like girls who were friends of mine, like if they needed to talk about anything that was sexually healthy, like anything like that, I sort of knew about it because one, I paid attention in health class. True. Two, I was very exposed to.
Man, why don't people pay attention?
I don't
it's
know.
It's like the easiest class.
Because it literally is the easiest.
Yeah. I guess
so
people just don't choose to.
Like I knew a lot of things, or like I wouldn't say I had the best relationships. I only like one relationship I can consider one of the best, but like I've had relationships where I thought of, okay, like I've helped other people, like our friend right now, our younger friend. Like I told him, hey, you can come to me about it because not a lot of people are open to talk about all the awkward things.
Yeah.
Or
it's like the talk you don't want.
Yeah, it's like the talk that you have with your parents, but no, you're not gonna have to talk with your parents. You're gonna have to talk with me, and I'm gonna be like, it's just A and B conversation. There's nobody else, and we can talk about it. So I'm very taboo. Like I can, even though that shouldn't be taboo. Like trying to help one another should not be taboo, even if it comes to stuff like that.
True.
Even though someone may not be comfortable, like I invite you to be comfortable with me, because probably everybody else will make you uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So Yeah, this is weird. This is weird shit, man.
Alright, should we go to the next one?
Yeah, man.
Alright, so
You
I guess
like-
we're
well,
done
so
with
wait,
talking-
what was that whole thing about? I completely forgot.
I honestly
we
said,
went on
okay,
this.
so we went from like Joker to like taboo.
Oh,
stuff,
yeah, just like the
comedy. We just went comedy.
Political correctness.
Alright.
So to end that part, like, we should just accept each other. Let's not try to push each other to be over the top with political correctness, and go watch Joker because
Yeah.
it's fucking good. I want to go see it again.
Yeah, same here. Alright.
You want to go? Yeah, you
I
only
mean-
you.
oh,
me,
okay,
you
know what
want
I
to see
meant.
it.
Okay, you know what I
You
meant.
want to see it.
Alright, I
I
want
want
to
to
see
see it again.
Okay.
Oh,
What? No.
I remember what the next one was.
Yeah. Okay. So next topic, Twitter or other social media stuff.
All right, so this is a theory that I've been like dealing with in my head. Right, I kind of told Ray about it, but at the same time, here, like I told my brother about it, and like me and him have these like A and B conversations where we try to go deep into it. And the theory is, the grand scheme of it is, a lot of people our age are very. This goes back to.
It sounds more hypocritical. Like, it sounds hypocritical.
Yeah, this goes back to the whole taboo thing. How I don't want it to be taboo, sort of.
Yeah.
Like everybody should, or people should find comfort in others to be comfortable with and to talk to other people. Like we shouldn't be in the dark all the time, because if you're in the dark when it comes to shit like that, then shit can happen, like pregnancies, STDs, things like that. When I'm talking about sexual things, by the way, or things in general. Like if you're comfortable with anything, you should find comfort in something. But this is what my whole brain is wrapped around right now, is that a lot of people are very, very, even people our age, are very, very sexually repressed. Guys and girls alike. Probably girls more than guys, only because
I mean, they don't really get. They don't really get like, what's it called? Really in their throats, you know, like. If a guy says it, oh, everyone's gonna be like calling them, oh, they're gross, whatever. But when a girl says it, they're just gonna get a slap on the head, you know?
sort of something
like that. Yeah, I don't know, like the
something like that. But like the whole thing is like, I would say they're more sexually repressed is because they're kind of scared, because you have the whole idea of, oh hey, you know, you're being constantly watched. Oh shit, my cousin.
All right, we got a cousin on.
Hello.
We got you on there.
Hello.
What's up, fool?
What's up, man?
What you doing?
I am with my friend. We're live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube?
Yeah, man. I got like a fucking podcast type shit going on.
Oh, okay. Send me later then.
Oh, what you doing? What you doing? We trying to hang out or what?
Yeah, I was gonna see you pull up.
Pull up? Like later on?
Yeah.
Alright, bet. I'll hit you back.
Alright, hit me.
Okay, like, love you. Not kidding.
Oh man, dude, that's the twins I was talking about. So little kind of backstory on him, because he was like, we're live on YouTube. What the fuck? So they're cousins I used to hang out with, like 7th grade. Last time I saw him was 7th grade.
That's a lot. Yeah.
No. Okay. I'm kind of lying here. The reason why I say that is because the most recent time. So I lied about that. Last time I saw him was last year when my brother was in the fucking hospital for heart failure at 27 years old. Right? And that's the first time I seen him in like that was senior year. Haven't seen him since 7th grade, so that's like 5 years I haven't seen him.
Mm-hmm.
So they're fucking cool, man. They the way that came about was my brother, he met a friend of his, but that friend ended up being our cousin, and then she had little brothers, and I like connected with them as well, and they were fucking cool. So I haven't seen them in a long fucking time because I don't know where they lived. I only had barely social media with their sister.
Oh yeah.
But she was off, like college, or I don't know what she was doing. So she wasn't home, so she didn't really know. So fucking the last time I got to see them was when brother was in the hospital. So I got their Snapchats and numbers, but like I was busy with school and shit, so I didn't really get to hang out with them. So I'm trying to hang out with them now, cause I got the time.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not in school, but I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do the bass. I just farted.
I can agree with you.
farted.
You dumb. No, I can agree with you, because like earlier this year I also went to North Carolina / South Carolina to go meet some cousins I haven't like talked to like in a while, because they live so far.
Right.
Like right here, it kind of disappoints me to some extent, because we took a cousin of mine over there, you know, cause like
Yeah.
to see him as well. I haven't like the times I've seen them, I haven't really connected with them, but lately I've been like more open to like talking to others. Like I kind of grew up a little bit.
You're antisocial.
Yeah, somewhat. But like I started being more talkative and stuff. I started hanging out with my little cousin. He was awesome, you know. He's just a little trooper.
Little trooper.
Yeah, and then my other cousins like I got
Mandaloria said, "Hey, good looking.
Which
Hey,
one of
hey,
us?
looking good. No, hey, looking good.
Alright.
Thanks."
So yeah, but the thing that kind of like annoyed me a little bit is because like my other cousin, she used to like talk to him too, but when we took her, she was very quiet to herself. She didn't really leave her room.
Right.
Was on her phone. And, yeah, I'm like these are kind of stuff that kind of like piss me off a little bit because you're with family, you don't see it very often, and you just being there like alone yourself, it just disappoints me. Like at like especially today in like kind of today's climate, you don't know like when's the next last time you'll see them.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
especially-
dude, we're
yeah.
fucking older now. Like, you don't know when shit can just fucking pop off, high
Yeah.
key. So yeah, that's the thing. I guess I'll hang out with them like, cause they wanted me to come like at 10 o'clock at night when we went fishing. So like, you want to pull up later? All right, bet. So I guess I'm gonna do that now.
Alright,
That's
so
cool.
I think we're getting a little bit.
Where
off
we
on-
went. So
Yeah.
so going
Yeah,
back to
yeah.
the theory that I'm wrapping myself around is fucking sexual repression. So I see this a lot when girls post the most sexual shit, and I'm not talking about like pictures of like cleavage.
Oh, no,
or
no,
anything.
not
I'm
that,
not talking
no.
about that. They just straight up post like, oh, I want my titty sucked, or I want my ass smacked, or I want a man, or I
Yeah.
want this, or I want that. But
Yeah, you kinda see
I'm
that
pretty
everywhere.
sure if somebody responds, like say if somebody DM'd them after like a tweet or a post, they're gonna be like, oh, guys are so disgusting.
That is true.
Like I don't, and I think that's because either if they haven't been with somebody, more or less both of y'all were unexperienced.
True.
That's one thing.
Or just have one bad experience.
Or even one bad because one bad experience can just screw up everything,
True.
right? So, like, there's a lot. That's what my theory's wrapped around is like there's so much sexual repression, and with guys too. Like, if guys were to try to like, say if they were to respond to that, then fucking, and then they get turned down because oh you're disgusting.
Yeah. Or you're
Well,
not
how are they supposed to react to that? How? You know what I mean?
Women are not good, right?
Like, it's not like they're not good. It's just
Or
that.
women are bad. They let me down even though they wanted it or asked. I guess you could say me or whatever.
You could just say
You know what I
that.
meant.
You could just say that everybody's just repressed to a certain degree, and whether
Like my kind of theory is like, I guess they're trying to make it sound like a joke. Or
or a joke. They
Yeah.
could be fully joking, but then again, that's
Not
not everybody takes it as a joke, and like to a certain degree, people take you seriously because you're you.
Yeah.
You know, people can't really know when to blur the line of, oh, she's joking, oh, she's not.
Yeah.
Unless they know you, then they
Yeah.
can blur the line.
And even then, even if you do know, then it's not like you fully understand.
It's not like you fully understand what's going on here
Yeah.
and what ends up here.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I'm fucking tripping about. Like, we need to. I don't say we need to stop because if I say that, people are gonna be like, oh, you can't just force that upon people.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like, I don't want to say stop, but, like, we need to kind of be more comfortable with each other. That's, like, the whole point of my theory is that, like, if we're really, really sexually repressed, we need to, like, start fucking. Not just, like, not start fucking, but,
as
like.
long as it's consensual. It's fine.
As long as it's, please, exactly. There you go.
Also, wear a condom or protect it, you know. Yeah.
Right, but like no, like we need to be more comfortable with each other, even though that may be hard. Like some people have some hard shells that they can try to fucking get through, but like help those people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And even if they don't want help, it's okay. They can try to get through it. All they need, just try to support them. If
Yeah,
they don't want the help, if they're like, oh no, you're doing too much, just be there for them. Like fuck it. No
Yeah,
point in.
This kind of stuff, you can't really do it alone. Like you might be able to, but like, it's gonna be way harder without having like a friend. There.
Yeah. You can't just fucking say, "Oh, you're disgusting," but then say post that or whatever. Because if you're gonna post something like that, not only did you have enough thought to post it, it's on your mind. That we know it's on your mind. Like literally, Facebook or Twitter, there are things before you start typing. It says what's on your mind or what's up or something like that. Like, hold on, let me confirm that right quick. I think Twitter says what's happening. I know Facebook says what's on your mind or whatever. But yeah, and then there's some people who who actually flaunt it in a good way. Where there's this model that I just met, right? And we're doing. I don't want to reveal too much, but like I'm helping do like what we talked about in the last podcast with Tony. This guy's girlfriend. She's great. I met her. She's fucking hot. Oh my god. And she's also like a model as well. She like, and the guy who does the recordings, he like shoots her, like photo shoots, video shoots, and like they do that. That's their thing. So she posts pictures of her pictures and photos and whatever, and she like, it's good because she's proud of what she's doing. You know what I mean? So I think that's cool. So it's kind of that's kind of like the best thing. Like, you have somebody with you to make you feel good, not only about yourself, but how much you can do better yourself as well, if that makes any sense. It says what's happening. So if that's on your mind enough, it's going to end up there.
True.
Unless you write it down somewhere else. Unless you're like an old school like me, then you write the shit down. Because I rather prefer writing it than tweeting it out there for everybody else to see.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Oh, that was just me.
Yes. Well, actually, one person. You don't remember me. That face.
I don't remember you. I don't think I remember. I apologize. Just tell me who you are, or shoot me a DM on the Life After podcast page. My thing's open. It has to be. I don't understand meme pages that fucking that are all locked. I don't get that shit, dude.
Yeah, if you're gonna be a meme page, why set yourself on private? We gotta take you for a test drive before we can follow you, pretty much.
Enjoy the memes, man. Honestly,
memes are not meant to be kept; they're meant to be shared. Reynolds Martinez, 2019. Quote that.
So yeah, I mean, and even if it's not sexual, if it's about bad relationships or whatever. Like, you can't repress yourself by just tweeting. You need help. But like, don't try not to deny it. But if you're gonna deny it, then just be sure somebody's there. That's my whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't just fucking go off and say some outlandish shit and then not expect a fucking reply.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Or I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it makes you kind of look like a hoe. But I'm pretty sure you're not a hoe.
Yeah, we don't know you. That's the thing.
And if somebody knows you,
that's kind of like the thing. Like, you gotta know someone to like actually know them. Cause like, you're just gonna like say like reject anyone who comes your way, whether that be in a friendly way or like replying to your tweet.
Yeah.
You can't just like ignore them. Like,
yeah, like prime example. I'm not gonna use names, but there was a buddy of ours.
Mm-hmm.
You remember who she is, right? Think of English class, where we've seen a lot of videos, Snapchat and stuff.
I think so. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you know who I'm talking about. So I don't have to like be all sketchy and whisper it in your ear or write it down or something.
I'm just talking about them.
Fucking give me a pencil because I don't fucking.
Oh
my god, there's no pencil, is there? Wait.
There's pencils right here.
No. I got it.
Oh my gosh.
I got right here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now.
Who were you thinking of before?
I was thinking.
You don't need to do all this. They can't see.
I know.
The camera's pointed that way. It's pointed this way. What is your fucking thing?
I was thinking of that.
Oh, bitch, where? Okay.
All right, so keep going.
So there was a buddy of ours, and what do you call it? She would post like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But she was playing around most of the time. Like, if you were to talk to her about that kind of stuff, she's like, "Oh, that's just how we play." You know what I mean? But like, not everybody knows that kind of thing.
True.
Right? But she was great. I miss her. She's fucking cool. She's really fucking cool, man. And she's funny as hell. I don't know what she's kind of like outside of school.
It's me, a turtle.
Turtle Man?
I don't know.
Turtle Man's Blood Moon Matador. I think. I don't remember. Me and Turtle. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But fucking, like, she was cool, man. She was very, very fucking cool. And that's just the way she played. So, and like, if you're able to talk to her, you can talk to her, and it's like chill. So,
Should we talk about the
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
suite?
yeah, I think people get the gist of my theory.
Yeah. Oh, my voice cracked. What? I'm sorry.
I'm eating, motherfucker.
And my voice cracked. What's the difference?
What's crack?
Oh, Alright, tell me about your funniest meme. Wait till my phone's dying.
Phone's dying.
Yeah, it's like a 15%. I changed my name. Okay, I guess it is Pablo.
Oh, it is Pablo. Oh, what up, Pablo? What up, poobs?
Alright. Funniest tweet, go.
Oh, wait, did you include that?
What? Yeah.
Oh, damn, I didn't put it on the screen. So, everybody, let's be careful. There's a new... I should have put it on the fucking screen or whatever.
I think it's better to keep, like, anonymous. But if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know.
Anonymity, because we don't want that.
So, please tell me I didn't delete it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, there's a buddy of mine. I'm fucking turning into Joe Rogan, fucking a buddy of mine. Buddy of mine. There was a friend of mine, and since I'm gonna keep her anonymous,
It's her.
It is a her,
I know.
fool.
Keep going.
unless I would have already told you if I was
I-
bi,
yeah, I know.
because of it, because I like this person, I really did. Oh fuck, she might see it and then
Oh, well, fuck it. Keep going. What? The truth's out there.
boom, boom, motherfucker.
You saved yourself.
Oh well, it's cool. Me and her are cool.
Alright.
And whatever. So I kind of want to include this thing in every podcast. So funniest tweet I've seen all week. So the funniest tweet I saw, care for them. So there's truth in that, but at the same time I was like,
Yeah, I mean, like
that's
kinda
funny. That's funny as hell. It's
Yeah.
funny as hell the way she said that.
cool.
So yeah. That was funny. I like that.
Mhm.
It's the funniest tweet I've seen all week. Right? But no, that's true, man. Fucking just don't
That is true.
have kids you can't care for. Like if you, like
Like
dude,
I said, wear a condom. You know, like,
wear a condom or pull out. One of the two.
Or do what she said, do it in the butt. I keep making him do that. Wake up.
You fuck.
I know.
Fucking Childish said it on 21's track Monster. Pull out the game so weak because he already has 2 kids.
Yeah.
Even though he said in a comedy special that was years ago, saying, that's why I wear condoms, man. People say they wear condoms because they don't want to get AIDS. I would rather much have AIDS than a baby.
Damn.
That's what he said. He
So
was
strong
like,
too,
he
right
was
there.
like 29. Hold on. That was 2011. So that was 8 years ago. So he was 28.
Oh, my phone.
No, that's my phone.
Oh.
He was
Wow.
28 when the special happened in 2011.
Mm.
It was 8 years later, and now he has 2 kids. It's crazy, right? But he kept them. It's weird how he keeps it very, very
He
low
said
key.
he kept them.
No, he kept them.
He kept.
I meant that he kept them low
He
key.
kept-
Fuck you.
Okay, keep going.
He kept them low key out of the public eye. Like
Yeah.
they don't even know the name of his second child, right? So that's the funniest. That's the little segment we call the funniest tweet of the week. Just post stupid shit. Like
Yeah.
don't post too outlandish shit. But if you post something funny and I like it, I'll feature it on here, and like I'll probably ask for your consent too, more or less.
Did you ask for that one?
No.
God damn it, Robert.
So I should probably start asking before I put somebody on blast, but that's why I kept it anonymous.
That's
because
why
if I didn't
told you
if I
keep
didn't
it
ask,
anonymous.
if I didn't ask for consent, like I didn't put it on the screen. That's why I want to ask for consent. So
Yeah.
technically I'm okay, but like if I want to put it on the screen, I need to ask for consent. So
Yeah.
easy.
Even though there is some truth to that, I kind of find it like, I mean, yeah, if you're not ready for a kid, don't fucking do it. Or just follow your tips, use a condom or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do it in the butt.
Reminds me of that SML video.
Yeah, I know.
If anybody watches Super Mario Logan, Super
Or
Super Luigi Logan or Super Bowser Logan, it's fucking amazing. It's
Yeah,
fucking
I
funny.
know. Like it's a, yeah, it looks childish, but the story of them.
It's not childish. It's not childish at all.
Yeah.
It's fucking
And
hilarious.
the first time I saw him, I'm like, oh god, what
You might get offended a little bit
Yeah.
by the I wouldn't say
jokes, I guess.
no. I was gonna say Jeffy
Oh yeah.
because that's why OCO doesn't like it, and OCO likes the funniest and weirdest things.
Yeah.
But he kind of doesn't like it because he thinks it's kind of they have a mentally ill character.
Yeah.
But that's partially the reason because his mother was like a smoker and didn't take care of her kids. But like he
And that kind of holds parts to that too.
Huh?
That kind of that.
yeah, that kind of goes back to it, right?
Mhm.
But Jeffy is like one of the funniest characters, and like
True.
Logan himself, he bases Jeffy off of him
Mhm.
to a certain degree. So yeah, so I'd recommend it. But like fucking Jeffy, he's like, Daddy, can you believe this? She wants to make out already. Honestly, I'm gonna try to eat her butt.
You're not gonna eat the butt.
Like, Daddy, I'm gonna eat the butt. Daddy, I'm gonna eat
Alright, this ain't an ASMR channel.
Daddy, get the fuck out. No, fuck out, Daddy. I'm gonna eat
I don't know. Even
the,
if
the
you-
fucking noises he makes too. Like, oh my god, it's weird.
It's weird but funny.
It's weird but funny. Like,
And that's kind of why I kind of hate it.
like it's kind of childish because it's Mario dolls and like
Yeah.
custom puppets and other.
I mean, even then, it's kind of like it's like kind of
It's-
restrictions they have because like you can't make animation like every week or
Yeah.
every day. Like that's too much and like it's expensive.
yeah, but like they fucking do it well, so I applaud them for
Yeah.
that. So yeah, that was funniest tweet of the week. What's the next shit we got?
All right, next up, video games. All right,
Video.
So, which one do you want to talk about?
Let's just go into freaking. Since I don't know much about it, I'm gonna go into Last of Us Part 2 because I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped.
I downloaded the remastered version. I still haven't played it.
You need to
so
play it.
I'll probably play it tonight. My
You-
last stream, not.
I mean, you could.
Okay, but
Because I played The Last of Us and it took me like 2 to 3 months because that was when I was in school. It was junior year when I played it, so I was doing a lot, right? But
oh, Bucky's okay.
oh yeah, Bucky's that, bro.
I was thinking something else.
So shut up.
I know.
So I played it in 3 months, and our friend Andrew, Killer KI, he said he beat it in like 6 hours.
Damn.
But it's a long story, and it took me a minute to figure it out, get through it.
True.
And I played the DLC Left Behind. It was a good story. Left Behind essentially takes place during a time jump in the middle of the story
Mhm.
because there's something crucial happens, because I don't want to spoil it for you. Something happens, and then there's a time jump where everything is fine.
Mhm.
So between that's where the DLC is. So it's pretty much the entire story, and I liked it. It's fucking great. The controls are a little weird, but like I got used to them really quickly, and I just like it. So I'm pretty sure The Last of Us Part 2 is gonna be fucking great.
Mm. Right.
And I know they have a collector's edition and then an Ellie edition, and
I don't know. I just hope it doesn't end up like Fallout 76.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, everyone knows.
I mean, the only collector's edition I bought was Mafia 3, and I enjoyed it, even though
I hated the races, man. The races.
the races from Mafia 3 were
Oh, yeah.
so shite.
Yeah.
There was one
I like
fucking. There was. I think it was the last race where I could not beat it because of the turn,
Dude,
and it took me like 10 times.
Dude, like the times. Oh my god, they gotta update that. Man.
But nah, I got everything from Mafia 3. I got the vinyls. I got the dog tags. I got the cup holders. Or not cup holders. I got the
cup holders.
what are those things? Coasters. They're called coasters. And
They had coasters back in the 50s. Whatever the time was over.
I'm assuming because of bar. Hold on, I got it right here.
Yes, I don't know. Oh wait. Oh, you mean the actual?
Oh god, did you hear that? That's how long it's been there.
Okay.
So it has Mafia 3.
Oh, those cause no. Okay, I thought it was something.
And
else.
then
Oh yeah.
oh, they made there's 4 of these. There are 2 of each. So the game's already out. So don't shut up. Spoilers. This game came out years ago.
Yeah.
One part has Sammy's. So Sammy's bar. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
Family isn't who you're born with. It's who you die for.
True.
Right. And then the other one is Paradiso. I think that's how you say it. Paradiso or Paradiso. It's the casino that Sam Marcano was trying to make.
Mm-hmm.
So they make couple coasters for Sammy's Bar and Paradise Cell. So there's 4 coasters, 2 of each.
Cool.
And then I still have the dog tags of Lincoln Clay. I remember I cosplayed as Lincoln Clay to school.
Yeah, he.
I shaved part of my head right here. I used to get a line.
Wasn't it the other part? I think it was the other.
No. The other side was where the bullet was in Lincoln Clay's head. He made
it too big.
I put it on this side because I already had a line in the haircut I usually got, and I made it too big right here. So I dealt with that for like 2 to 3 months before that grew in, and then I got my haircut again. But yeah, I had the jacket, I had the brown jacket, had the jeans, had the white shirt, and then I got the dog tags, which is pretty cool.
True.
Big ass fucking package. It was great. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I may put money into the LE edition, but I'm not too sure.
So it's because we don't have jobs.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I gotta be frugal with my money.
Same here.
But and then I don't know. It's just a great game. Last of Us didn't play around, and the fact that they're gonna make a sequel to an already great game years later, I think it's really gonna pay off for everybody. Like Red Dead. Red Dead paid off for everyone.
Man, it did.
Like people were like, "Where's Red Dead 2? Where's Red Dead 2?"
Oh man, it took forever.
It took forever,
like a
but
decade?
everybody loved it.
True.
And to anybody who didn't like it, well, okay, that's cool too. You gotta respect how long it took them, the story.
The most important part was the horsepower physics in the game. You gotta think about this. Someone in the developer studio, wherever they had.
That was their job.
Yeah, that was their job. They had to research how the balls freaking grow, get big and shit, how they move, just everything.
They had to just go in.
I mean, whoever I hope they got paid well, because I mean,
These are blueberry chocolates.
I don't know how to pronounce those. I just call them blueberries. Alright, so we're also talking about the
video games, Modern Warfare.
Alright,
The new Modern Warfare.
Okay, before we start, Modern Warfare Remastered was
That's the game we were binging. We play it religiously.
Yeah, play it because like I got it for free because of the PS Plus thing.
Same.
Yeah, so we got it for free. It's alright. It's good.
Never played Call of Duty 4 on any previous console, by the way. I've had Modern Warfare 2, had Modern Warfare 3, didn't play that one.
This is Modern Warfare Remastered is the only one I play like that, but
Yeah, Black Ops 3.
yeah, Black Ops 3 can I didn't like
Did you have Advanced Warfare or no?
I played part of it, not all of it. I didn't really like it. It was like a trial, whatever. Didn't really like it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so the beta came a few weeks ago, and it's nothing like the remaster version. They completely changed the game. So yeah, okay, so we're watching SpongeBob too, and there's a quarter in the butt. Alright, Robert.
Alright, no, you're gonna get copyright.
Oh god. Alright, so what was I saying? Yeah. Okay, so the beta, it's way different than the remaster version. Everything like movements, guns, like sound effects, everything's so different.
First person.
Yeah, first person is just like different. Like you can like the recoils are like realistic, and like the shooting also, like in the remaster version, every time you shoot a pistol, you can shoot like as quickly as you can. But over here, you can't shoot it as quickly, like and like have low recoil. It actually like it's just amazing. It's an amazing game.
It's amazing. Like the way I see it, it's like Call of Duty had a baby, I don't want to sound gross, but it had a threesome baby with Rainbow Six Siege and Battlefield, because the sounds, the shots, the way the gun looks, like Battlefield always perfected that. The objective, what is that called? Domination? Not domination, but like conquest. Conquest, when it's full scale, they kind of incorporated that as well.
True.
And it's really good. That's where Battlefield succeeds. That's why everybody likes. Rainbow Six, they like how strategically you have to play, how realistic it is. Like, that's pretty much, there's like elements from there as well. So I think this is probably going to be one of the best Call of Duties
honestly, yeah,
in a while.
Even then, like I heard about the campaign now. It's like very warlike. Like it doesn't really show like you going to battlefield and like all this action. It's actually more like how civilians see it. You know.
A little bit.
Yeah, like it's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable.
Mm.
I can't like. It sounds weird saying this, but I kind of want to like see it. You know, like I want to feel uncomfortable. Like,
Mm. Just like how I felt with Joker.
Yeah.
Like that. If a game makes you feel that type of way, then it's doing its job.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, the best thing I like about the beta, it didn't crash a lot. It only crashed like twice.
Mm-hmm.
It was very smooth.
Very smooth, very fluid. No lag at all.
A few campers, yeah, but it's not very.
That's another thing. There's not big spawn spots.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's kind of like Battlefield where you get to spawn on people, but not really. Like
You can like.
the spawns are not fixed. Like you may spawn in the same place every other time, but it won't be the same every time.
True.
What do you mean? So
There's no spawn trap.
yeah, there's no spawn trapping unless like you get very very lucky and you see somebody. But other than that, no.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but in my experience, it wasn't really that much spawn trapping. Now, remastered, you see a lot of spawn trapping.
Yeah, and then like a lot of overpowered stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But
And also no sliding.
they're sliding on here. They're
Yeah.
sliding on the new Modern Warfare.
Like.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah.
remastered. You're talking about
Like
remastered.
remastered. Okay, sliding is like.
That was before sliding ever happened, though.
I know, but like even then, like sliding makes a whole difference.
Mm.
Also, you gotta tell them about your experience, like the what's it called, freaking my system.
Mhm.
You gotta feel how you.
Oh. So, kind of going back to the base story, where I got it was OfferUp, and with Ray, he's been buying stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so I bought a monitor and
Mhm.
a soundbar, like all this new setup basically for like under $70.
At least under 50,
Yeah, it was
70
like I
bucks.
think it was like $62 I spent, like pretty much like the cost of a game and like 2 bars of candy, whatever. But okay, so the soundbar makes it freaking realistic. Like it makes you, it feels like you're in there, like in the game. And Robert had the chance to like see it, experience it before the beta ended. So.
And it was loud. You felt like you were in the game. It's like the game was gonna give you PTSD or something.
Yeah.
Because the
And-
soundbar was right there in front of you. So
Yeah, so it just makes it more of makes it more strong point that it's making more of a realistic game.
yeah. And I was just Jesus, man. This is gonna be a great fucking game. Like recently, the fucking games with Call of Duty were just eh.
Yeah, especially like
Like Black Ops 3. I was saying Black Ops 3. The only reason I got it was zombies.
Yeah, I didn't really like Black Ops. I only got it because like my friends played it and like I wanted to play with friends, but
And then Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was trash. I knew it was gonna be garbage.
I never played Black Ops 4 because like I knew it was gonna be like realistic and stuff.
Yeah. And then people didn't like Ghost. People didn't like Advanced Warfare. I mean, I didn't really play Ghost. I didn't even play Ghost at all.
I didn't really play online because like I got Ghost when I didn't have internet, so I just
Mhm.
used to play like this campaign and like Extinction. I mean, it's my first game. I liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, like, this is going to be a great fucking game.
All right.
Like, the beta itself, because I think about games now, I'm thinking, do I really want to put money into this now?
Yeah.
But this game is making me say, hey, I want to put money into this.
All right. Shall we talk about the violent part?
Oh, yeah, here's where it
Alright.
gets... Wait, how long are we in?
I don't even know, dude. but-
How long are we into this
Alright,
thing
so
right now?
We're heading
Hold on. Red Dead 2 Forever. I remember you had the scar on the wrong side. Bucky's. Oh, yeah, fucking Pablo.
Okay.
We're almost an hour
Oh damn! It doesn't.
into this. It doesn't
That's
feel
fine.
like it because we've just been bullshitting around. So here,
Alright,
is
here's-
this like the final one? Is this the final? Is this the banger?
Nah. Okay, this is the second to last one.
The second to last. Okay, so
Alright,
second to
so
last.
we're
Second to
also
last.
gonna go a little political here about a topic that
I don't know how long this fucking part will last.
people say that video games cause violence. So yeah,
Oh my god. Okay.
where do we start?
So
here?
let me break the news a little bit since things have died down, and some people will watch. There are some people I know, and I've posted it online for people to be able to watch.
Mhm.
So the kind of it's not really, I wouldn't say juicy, but like this is like a real fucking thing that happened, and it's fucking unfortunate that it happened. But recently, so around this area, around our area, around our high school area,
The north side area.
the north side area, right? It's a usual thing for people our age, or at least 2 years younger, 2 to 3 years younger, because I'm going down to at least sophomores, because some freshmen don't get into it, but then some do. So the age group is from sophomore to graduate, I would say. So there's a 4-year age group where this is in, or maybe older than that. So the barrier deafens, or the barrier gets broken when someone younger gets in, or older people are still hanging around, right? So what happens is there's a lot of house parties or high school parties that happen, but the premise of it is, honestly, it's just to get fucked up.
Yeah.
That's the main premise. They post it all over Snapchat. Everybody tries to have a good time. Crazy things could happen. The drink, they got jungle juice, they got beer pong. Some
Drugs.
can have movies, some things called plugs on deck, which if you're not hood, I just like, people should know what plugs on decks means.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what that means there's drugs on deck. There's somebody who's got the shit and they're ready to sell, and make people have fun while they make money. Right? Bank. There you go. Right?
Yeah.
So that's the premise.
Also, don't forget the entrance fee. It's also I kind of find it sexist, to be honest.
And so, okay, so pretty much in our area, high school parties work like a money / getting fucked up machine. It's like regular clubs in a way, but this way,
Ghetto and unregulated.
pretty much it's more ghetto-rific. It's more unregulated.
Yeah.
It's more
It's very much illegal.
It's more for underage people to be
Honestly,
doing that.
It's kind of illegal too.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's that. There's drinking and a lot of things going on. Then there's entrance fees. There's it's usually $5 for guys.
And like 2, 3, 4 girls.
2 or 3s for girls, and then it ends up being free for girls after a certain time.
Yeah.
So that happens, and then there's always a catch, because they put people's Snapchats, they put the times when and they put the times and when it's gonna happen. Also, they post it all over.
They bring your own beer, bring your own weed.
Yeah. They put BYOB, BYOW, put BYO what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
And then they it varies, because they get these, I don't know how they make these fucking photo collages. They get fucking models with big asses on there saying it's gonna be the shit. They can put that one. I laugh whenever they put the Nicki Minaj one when she's standing like this.
Dude, all I know is that they try to make it look like the next Project X.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
That's exactly what they try to make it look like, right? So it varies. Like sometimes they say, twerking contest gets a bottle of whatever, or there's gonna be a $20 twerking contest, something like that, or there's gonna be like, respect the property, don't break shit, or no broken tables, or no doing this, or pat downs, security enforced. Usually they include all that shit, right? But unfortunately, because the shit's been going on since forever, ever since I got Snapchat freshman, sophomore year, I've seen this for years. People have been doing this for years. I remember people talking about it, people posting about it. People are always waiting. 10:30 was the magic time, because they were like, Addy drops at 10. Addy mean address, drops at 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't think anybody else has partied since then. I don't think so.
The most recent one, the one 1 week ago, I think.
1 week ago?
It's been a while, a few days.
Oh, wait, when did this event happen?
Oh, it was last week, actually. It was 5 days ago.
So, okay. Unfortunately, 5 days ago, there was a shooting, and a 20-year-old, he lost his life in the midst of this party.
And 2 got injured.
2 got injured, and that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
Due to someone, pretty much, I'm pretty sure it wasn't their firearm. I'm pretty sure somebody having a firearm, and with alcohol and drugs and just nighttime and being around the wrong people, all these variables ended up to this unfortunate event. And that's pretty much what happened. I can't speak for anybody that was there, because I'm pretty sure they're certainly traumatized to a certain
True.
degree
Plus,
for what they
yeah.
seen or.
Plus, we weren't there.
Plus, we weren't there. We
we
have
don't- we
we
don't
kind of
know.
have an alibi or something like that. But the story goes is that we were hanging out that night. It was me,
Yeah.
y'all know Jennifer, and then me. We were just hanging out at his house.
Yeah. Okay.
And as soon as I was leaving, I didn't hear it, but there was like three
gunshots.
three gunshots, and the party was like literally 2 blocks down from his house.
Yep.
So it's on camera. He has security cameras. We reviewed the footage of when that happened. Jen got scared. They went into the house, and at the same time, the pop 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 went off. I'm driving away, and I didn't hear shit.
Yeah.
And I drive home. I turn to get on a major street, right? Or I'm gonna just call it major street because I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
then like at the same time, me and Jen thought, oh, it was just like some person just shooting in the
Yeah.
air. It's like we should. Sometimes I hear that, like it's not off. It's like that rarely happens, but it happens in my neighborhood sometimes, and we just thought it was some random person just
Yeah.
in the air. And then like we ended up watching a movie, and like we thought like we heard sirens, but I thought it was the movie. She's like, no, stop it, like pause it. And unfortunately, there were sirens from the police and ambulance coming down my street.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
at the
Robert?
same time, when I first drove, because that was like 10, 15 minutes after I
Mhm.
left, right? While I was, during that 10, 15 minute period, I was driving home. I saw, when I was going to turn left at a stop sign, I saw a group of people walking, and it looked like there was guys with hookers. That's what it looked like.
Mhm.
But I turned, but there was a Barry or a fucking cop, but he didn't flash his lights or anything. He just turned on that little searchlight, and he flashed on all of them. He was asking them questions. I'm like, is this guy letting me go? Because I still don't have a license, so I'm trying to avoid, right? But I'm responsible. I stay in this area. That's why he took me to get the base, because I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go somewhere else or whatever. He's the one with the license. He's the one who can legally drive, so I'll guide you there.
Mhm.
Right? So I turned left, but then it freaked me out more is because when I'm heading home, I see another one, and then I hear sirens. I see another one pass me when I'm going down the street. We're going opposite directions, but he didn't have sirens on. He's just driving fast. But then I hear sirens when I get down, and I'm gonna turn onto another street. And then as soon as I get home and I get out of the car, I hear sirens and shit. And my brother comes out and scares me. He comes out, he's like, "What the fuck did you do?"
Oh god.
Right? He says that, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then like at the same time, I started getting these texts from a friend that another friend told her because of her pretty much. Okay, the cousin of my friend told her. Okay, so pretty much a friend told me that someone got killed, and yeah, 3 people were pretty much involved texting each other, pretty much.
Right.
Right. So my friend told me, oh, someone got shot and killed at a party. I'm like, are you sure? Cause like, I mean, I heard gunshots, and I'm not sure if it was the same party. Cause
Right.
yeah, I mean, but then she told me like someone got shot and killed. Like I didn't know anything about it. I prayed to God like the guy was fine, but fortunately he ended up losing his life.
Right.
In the morning, I saw that 2 others were injured as well from the articles I read online.
And you said somebody lied about it.
Yeah, okay, and then like I wanted to include this to the Twitter part because like you can't trust everything you read in the social media because on Snapchat people kept reposting that update to the 2 others died, including a 16-year-old. But when I read like the articles, they never said like people died with just 1 person, and 2 others got shot in the arm and the torso, and they said that they didn't have like life-threatening injuries. They were like okay.
Right. So that happened, and then going along with social media,
Yeah.
there was one out of my entire Snapchat list. I'm not gonna name names because names don't matter.
And
There was somebody, and there was a lot of other people, but there was only one person on my story or on my stories that posted his body, that had a video of it, and that's the scary fucking thing because this young guy. He's in a pool of his blood. His eyes are open and shit, right? And
then some people
people are saying rest in peace, this and this, but why post it of his?
like
That's really disrespectful.
Yeah, you have a good intention, but like posting a video or like a picture of him like on the driveway,
Like dead.
Yeah, it's just disrespectful, and like you gotta think about other accounts. Like, okay, so people might see, oh, just right now I want to see like what's like they're curious. Then they see a dead body and like, whoa, what happened? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of spreads a little bit of panic or
To a certain degree,
Yeah.
I don't want to say clout or not clout for anything. They just want attention.
relevance.
Like they want to be able to post it
Mhm.
because that's what you post for. You post to get attention on something, or you're just posting to keep it there.
True.
So mostly since Snapchat disappears in 24 fucking hours, you're posting on what's the most relevant thing happening this minute.
Yeah.
And you posted that. And then apparently people were reposting it everywhere, like on Twitter and other
Yeah.
things like that.
And then I also got other people mad.
Mm-hmm. People were fuming about it. And,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of want to talk a little bit more. Like a lot of people are like mad at the guy who shot it for like obviously he took life, but
Oh, yeah.
also he took a gun into a party.
He took a gun into a party,
Yeah.
even though there was enforced pat downs.
Yes. No, I think
And-
this was before that. But like even then.
No, even then,
Like-
even if it wasn't enforced,
Yeah.
like there are some parties where they said, security's enforced, people are watching.
Yeah, that's the thing that I kind of don't like about high school parties. So like, in there you pretty much want to go there to get drunk or smoke weed.
Get high.
Pretty much like you're gonna have like your judgment's gonna be impaired.
Yeah.
And you bring a gun. That's why I said, oh, this guy probably doesn't own a gun, because a responsible person knows that you're not supposed to carry a gun if you're like planning to drink or something. Because
Yeah, and it was a handgun, so, and legally in this state, you can't own a handgun until you're
Until
21.
yeah.
Until you're 21. So either it was an underage person, like even if you're 20 years old and say if your birthday's in a month, you're still underage by law, or you're an older person coming to a high school party.
yeah, it kind of like I understand that people probably got traumatized here, but they're blaming a gun. They're not really blaming the situation they were in. Like I kind of hate to say this, but you were in a party where there's like alcohol and stuff. Like stuff's not gonna go well in
Yeah.
those situations. Like like if you're planning to like drink or whatever, I say like drink it with like friends or close family or wherever. Like don't make it into like a big party, you know.
Yeah. So the best thought, or the first thought I thought of is, why are mostly, because I'm pretty sure most of the people that were at this party
Mhm.
were high school graduates.
Yes.
So
Somewhere.
my first thought is, what is a high school graduate still doing at a high school party?
Yeah, and also this was around like 1:26 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, why are you partying that late? Like, I know that.
I mean, you're old enough,
Yes.
and you're probably old enough to make your own decisions, and you're responsible to a certain degree that
Right.
you're actually out, but why, you're not trying to do good right now.
Yeah.
So I like, it's kind of, I've always seen it as dumb because I'm a person who just doesn't party. Like, I can hang out with friends and have a good time or whatever, but I
pretty
don't
much-
need to get fucked
Pretty
up.
much, we do like having fun, except that we don't get drunk and do all that stuff.
Yeah, like, we don't need to get fucked up to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, that's why my family says, oh, you're very different from people before you in our family, because usually people just try to get drunk and try to get fucked up. You're actually trying to go out, have fun, and do like other things.
Yeah, like that's why I say, like, if you're gonna have like a party, keep it with friends, you know, because in that party, a lot of people went there. Party sure people you don't know, and like that's the thing that kind of like gives me a little bit like a security threat or whatever, like in the back of my head, like, oh, I don't know these people, like it might be something dangerous, you know.
Yeah.
So you don't know who goes there.
Mm-hmm.
And then even after like the postings, whatever, people said that, oh, security's gonna be like, they're gonna do bat downs on everything.
They said that they'll continue to party.
Yeah, and
You were either one side or the other. People were either saying, "No, fuck parties. No, I'm not gonna go to these no more. No. It's too dangerous now. Why the fuck would somebody do this?"
Yeah.
Or the other side would be like, "Nah, we could still try to have fun, but we're definitely gonna enforce security. We're gonna make sure this doesn't happen
Yeah,
again."
and to me, I still want to go to a high school party with the bat downs and stuff, because like a lot of things could happen. One,
Somebody will be stupid enough
Yeah.
to try to get through the pat downs.
yeah, or two, the person who pats down might pat down a friend and like let him go with like something with them, or even then someone might just shoot up the pat down, because like think about it. They might have a firearm, and the person who's security basically might not have the same thing.
Yeah.
Like that's why I say, like, if you want to have a party, do it with close friends. Then like you're safe, you know.
Yeah, man.
Don't go places you don't
Just
know.
it's fucking crazy. And like some people were saying like it took the death of somebody for fucking people to realize that maybe it's not a good idea to be fucking doing this shit.
Yeah, that's why a lot of like I know that the government says like, oh, you gotta be 21, like drink and stuff, whatever. Like underage drinking's like bad. I mean, it kind of shows that this is a good example. Like underage drinking does have bad consequences. Like your judgment is impaired, it can take your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I've heard many stories on how people have gotten past it, how just a bunch of stories on how people have made these parties happen, or all the weird and cool stories that may have. You're gonna say no now because something bad actually happened for once. Somebody comment or something?
No, just don't drink.
So yeah, that's the whole thought process behind that. Like, why? Like that's my first thought was why do this in the first place?
Yeah.
Because I never did it. I never needed to.
Plus, they always get raided, like for police. Like, so if you're drunk and underage, higher chance that you're gonna get like a misdemeanor or something.
Yeah. Or you get fucking raided, and then people are all walking away. Like there was one time I was leaving his house, and then I saw a lot of people walking when I was heading home, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then it was like a whole bunch of people, and I'm like, oh hey, and some people recognized me.
That's kind of another weird thing. Like, everyone who went to a party knew it could get raided any time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it only took a desperate person to like realize that it's not fun.
Think it's not fun, or yeah, that's just been the culture around our people our age. And the thing that kind of annoys me is how it's fuck, I don't remember the word, because my brother was talking about a buddy of ours.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and him were talking about a buddy of ours who gets high. It's like they get high just for the sake of getting high.
Mm-hmm.
Like they do things for just stimulation. They do it because it's just something to do. They don't do it because, oh, I'm trying to relax,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. They do it just to get through the day, or it's just going to take your mind somewhere else instead of being here. I don't know what we call that, since we just say a bunch. We talk a lot of shit and we just go deep into something and then we get out of it. So
recreational use?
Huh?
Recreational use?
No, not recreational. Like you're just trying to. Because if I say stimulate your mind, that's essentially what it's doing. You're trying to occupy yourself.
Oh.
You're trying to that's why you shouldn't, like, we were talking about this person, like, this person shouldn't get high because they're just trying to occupy themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why they shouldn't do it, right? So, if you're just trying to get fucked up and occupy yourself for this night, it's probably not a good idea at all.
Especially, like, you're not in your house. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I know, okay, my parents, they're good people. They told me, like, if you're, like, don't go, like, parties and drink. Like, if you want to do that, just do it at home instead.
Yeah.
They know that you're at least safe and, like, you're at home where nothing bad could happen.
Yeah, and you're doing it in the comfort of your own home.
Yeah.
Like, shit. Right? And, like, going off of the, you don't know who's there, there was a party that was over here at the end of the street, and I wanted to check it out that one. Oh, yeah, we checked it out that one time.
Mm-hmm.
And remember how nobody was there when we went there?
It's, like, completely dark and, like, it just looks sketchy.
It's sketchy, right? But then when I came back, lights are on, the fucking entire street's filled.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people I didn't know.
True.
Right? So, I don't know. Or, oh shit, I forgot about this thing. When they put it on Snapchat or whatever, they include, twerking contest this, or fight night. There's another thing. I'm pretty sure people are just getting drunk and just trying to fucking throw hands with each other, maybe. I don't know.
No, that's even more of a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? Or I hate it that's become our culture,
Yeah.
to a certain degree. That's become the thing where people just go to do. Instead of, like, I understand that not everybody's like your parents, or
Yeah.
my people are the same way. They're like, if you were going to do that shit, just do it here. Like, don't go out and do. It's better for me to know you're doing it here. Like, if you're doing it, like, whatever, fine. If you want to do it so bad, you're going to do it here. It's better than knowing your God knows we're doing it there. I understand not everybody's like that, but there's ways around it. Like how we did bonfires for like a while.
And also, kind of a scary part I just realized now.
Uh-huh.
So, since it's a high school party, you probably don't want to tell your parents that you're going there. So,
Yeah. People lie or
Yeah.
they sneak out. That's another thing too. People sneak out, they lie,
Yeah.
and they do that.
And then,
Me,
like,
whenever we did bonfires, we're like, oh, we're going to race, we're doing this, this, and this.
Yeah.
And say if we were to do something else, we could have. We could have.
Mhm.
And that was our way around it. That could have been our way around it. Even though it was at a friend's house or whatever,
Yeah.
and there wasn't that many people there. Our main objective was not to get fucked up, but just to hang out.
you know, like even then, like think about it. If like if you were to go home safely that day, what are you gonna tell? Are you gonna tell your parents that you were? Oh, I was there and stuff. You don't want to tell them because you fear they're gonna be mad at you for like drinking and stuff. And then but then again, you should probably tell them because you're trying to hide something that is actually traumatic.
Yeah.
After that happened, Northside actually had counselors.
They open up
Yeah.
counselors to fucking
I mean, I highly suggest going if you are
yeah.
having troubles with that.
And the heat's died down a little bit. Like I think there's gonna be a funeral for the guy in Grand Prairie,
Yeah.
and not a lot of people are posting about it anymore. So which is good. But we needed to weigh in on it because we had a lot of things to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you shouldn't be doing stupid shit if you're not ready for the consequences that could possibly happen. Like it sounds asshole, but you know that's the truth, man.
True.
And then fucking like I said, the first thought was, why are you going to a high school party if you're not in high school anymore?
True.
Or do you know what you're probably getting yourself into? A thing I want to add, like I said, we don't say names. You and me are gonna know definitely who we're talking about. The last thing I want to include about this thing, if you're gonna post about it, please fucking viewer discretion advised or whatever, or fucking just watch yourself, because it goes back to the political correctness thing. You're gonna get mad about somebody saying some shit like this, but then when it actually involves somebody else and you're not careful what you say, like I said, people could get mad.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you just need to not say anything at all, right? Like we've been very careful not to include names, just to include our thoughts.
Yeah.
Not attacking anybody, or if we come off as attacking somebody, we're trying to include the best way to avoid it, or the other side of the argument, right? But if you're gonna post something like, oh, I went to a party, but when I went, nobody died.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't try and make it about yourself. Cause
Don't make it about you.
It makes you sound like a dick. Like, if you're saying like, oh, I went once but came home at least, it just sends the wrong message.
It sends the wrong message, but it goes back to the relevancy thing. Like, you're weighing in on it. If you're gonna weigh in and say something like that, then you're just specifically doing that. I'm trying to plug in my charger by the because I'm on 8% on my MacBook, so I don't.
Oh god, 6%, 5%.
You want an Android? Sure. Oh, all the plugs are taken.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
So yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, just don't post about it. Like, if it's something serious like that, don't post about it and try to make it about you.
Make it about the person. Like, if you know the person, it's fine to like talk about him, like say good stuff about him. Like,
or if that's your way of coping about talking about it, or one person I know was saying, hey, you know, stop messaging me saying what happened. I don't want to talk about it.
Too,
if someone had to say that, then you should probably stop and try not to pry answers out of anybody either.
Yeah, I mean,
like, there's so many different things wrong with this situation.
Like we know you're curious and stuff, but you gotta be in their shoes. Like, they saw someone die in front of their eyes. Like,
or they were scared for their own life.
I mean, like, I shot a gun before, like, obviously not at a person, but like a target,
or at
like
the
a
floor,
barrel.
at the ground too.
Yeah, like on the ground too. Like, their guns are loud. Like, like on movies, yeah, they sound loud, but when you actually shoot one in real life, they're like really loud, like thunder loud, whatever. And like that, just imagine yourself there, like you're just partying around, you're just drinking, having fun, or whatever. Then all you hear is like gunshots, like
Boom.
boom, 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 whatever. And like that was scary. And then knowing that someone died after, like you being there, that could have been you or someone you know. It kind of messes with your head a little bit. So, and like prying answers from them, it just makes it worse.
Yeah. Because it makes them feel worse what is already in their head.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's the shit. That was like the brewing controversy.
Yeah,
That's kind of died down. Hopefully people are okay.
Also another controversy I kind of want to throw in a little bit. It's that some people did make fun of, like, they made jokes about it, like, almost instantly.
What, they made jokes?
Yeah, like the 6ix9ine, like, like, I know who did it and stuff. Like, I think it was you or someone else who told me about it. Like, I like dark, I like
I don't
dark
remember
comedy,
this.
but I don't like it when it's, like, too soon, Like, it's a tragedy.
That's a thing, yeah. Like, it kind of makes us look like hypocrites talking about, we probably shouldn't joke about this, or we should allow jokes like this, or like dark jokes. But then
there's a difference.
There's a difference between,
like, say for example, like 9/11 jokes. Yeah, it would be too soon if it happened like right now, but it's been like like almost a decade, like 2 decades almost.
Yeah, and
so
obviously people
yeah.
have suffered losses,
yeah,
and whatever. But there's a lot of people that have made so many more jokes about it.
Yeah,
and life goes on. Life does go on, and like people can look back at a tragedy or something and say, "Hey, we've grown from it," or they can joke about it, or something. But then you can't do it the day after because that takes time.
Because some people do cope with comedy like that. Like I sometimes do it myself.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's just too soon for that. Yeah. Like.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
I think so. I mean, like we could also talk about that we
went where?
Over there, like look at the place.
Oh,
yeah, so,
shit! So the thing that kind of scared Ray as well.
It did kind of scare me. Like I felt
we're 2 blocks away. It's literally a 2-minute drive, and we went past there.
Yeah, like okay, so like honestly, me like I was like, oh yeah, we should go. Like, not like just to like see where it happened. Like
just to like.
And then like as I actually like thought about it, I'm like, oh crap, it's like
this is super nearby.
Yeah, like dude, this was like with.
This literally almost happened on. This very very well could have just happened on my doorstep.
Yeah.
And it happened because there's like 3 adjoining schools that's by Ray. There's a high school, there's an elementary school, and there is his form. Wait, did you go to the elementary school across?
No, but like my brother goes there.
His brother goes there.
Pretty much my brothers go in
the elementary and the middle school that are really right by his house. Then our former high school is like down. It's not even a 5-minute drive there.
Mm-hmm.
So this literally happened right on the doorstep of our schools and a neighborhood that's heavily populated in our area, and shit just went down, man.
Yeah.
People are gonna say, "Oh, we're not gonna do it" or whatever, but like, should have stopped like a long time ago. But it's cool. Hopefully everything is fine. Whoever has trauma or anything, I hope they get the help they need.
Yeah,
hopefully the family of that person copes, and I hope
also
everything is.
Also, if you do have any information like how it happened,
please tell the right people.
Tell the police.
Don't DM me.
Yeah,
saying like, don't DM me saying I know who did it, because what the hell am I gonna do?
You gotta tell the police, man. So yeah. I really hope the guy gets captured and like face justice. Cause like, you don't.
Even if you're a drunk, like, come on, dude.
You gotta be responsible for that.
You gotta face consequences of your actions. Mm-hmm. So that's fucked, man. So damn, that's all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if anybody will realize that we kind of reference them, because I slowly want to get back into. Kind of going into the stories we tell on a daily basis without saying names.
True.
Because like names don't really matter. I keep saying that because it's true, right? But if it happens, it happens. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. That's the crazy thing. You ain't got none else or what?
Not really.
Right out. So we went over There's a fucking Batwoman series only on the CW. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Let's see. We've gone almost an hour and 30. Almost an hour and 30. Red Dead 2 Forever. Yada, yada, yada. Fucking. Damn. So we talked about Joker. We talked about the political shit. Go watch Joker. It's just good.
Yeah.
Last of Us Part 2. We're looking forward to Modern Warfare. The new one is going to be great. My theory about sexual oppression. Just find good people. Find friends. Why not?
Also,
And if you're gonna post that dirty stuff and somebody replies and you like that person, or if you like that person, be safe and don't do anything too crazy. But if you don't like that person, don't fully reject them either. Like, say we could be friends or something. Maybe if I know you have these feelings towards me, we could be cool because, like, I quote Californication, a morning of awkwardness is way better than a night of loneliness. So, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, people can't deal with awkward like me. Because, like, I'm very awkward, and I thrive off of awkwardness. Because then I can turn it into something else. So, and then, yeah, that happened. That happened. And people are fuming about it. And people were buzzing about it. And so, yeah. Probably Jen wanted to, like, weigh in on it, probably, but I don't know.
Probably be on the phone.
Probably be on her phone sitting there.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, so I don't know. I don't know if parties will ever kick back up again. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe not. But just be safe out there, you know.
Be safe,
Yeah,
man.
and I think I just like seriously, if you're gonna make a party, invite just close friends. Don't invite random people.
Yeah.
It sounds tempting because of money, but it's not worth it, in my opinion.
Would you rather be broken alive or dead or rich?
Pretty much.
Like, I don't listen to 21. Like, I only listen to barely 2 songs, but like, I like a lot, and I like Monster, but I only listen to Monster because Childish was on it. So, I think that's it, man. So, this is episode number 3. We'll see who can come on for episode number 4. We've had Tony on here, we've had Jen on here, we've had Ray on here. I've got a former friend who wants to come on here. Do you know Michael?
Yeah, I think so.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Michael, Anime Michael.
Yeah, I know.
He DM'd me and he's like, hey bro, can I be a guest? Yeah. He has classes though, so I probably have to do it on a weekend. I don't know what we talk about. We probably talk about our experiences in theater. He might go deep into Yu-Gi-Oh! And anime and shit. Even him a time or whatever. And see, and if anybody else wants to get on this motherfucker, let's do it. Let's do it. I've yet to have my brother on. You want to talk about some weird, crazy shit? We can. And say if this podcast blows up, it ain't shit. It ain't shit. It ain't shit. If you know. Foreshadowing. Oh, if it blows up, say how many fucking followers I have on Instagram right now? Love y'all, mwah, fucking Pablo. Get up to 150. 150. We will tell one of the craziest stories we've recently had. We've had a bunch of stories.
We should also have like a Q&A or something like it.
Yeah. Your questions will be answered on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, or just not like just send them questions, you know, just.
Oh yeah, just send us anything.
Or we might just do a curious cat shit.
No curious cats. No curious cats. I'm fucking sick of curious cats. I'm fucking sick of them hoes.
Man, the questions I've seen on those things are like freaking
Bitch,
amazing.
look at this.
What's that?
You know who?
Wait, who's that? Wait, what? Wait, what?
You know who and you know what?
Oh.
Fuck it, that song's in my head now. Now I want to play it. So end this motherfucker. Did Jen text you or what?
No. Probably at work. Or
Alright.
sleeping. Oh man.
So I think I'm gonna use these thumbnails, even though they're from Snapchat. I'm gonna use it now. So okay, if we get to 150 followers on the podcast page, or if we hit, this is an easier target. If we hit 150 subscribers, then we'll tell the story.
Oh man, but how many people are gonna watch? We need people to watch.
We need people.
Yeah.
I'm at 138. All we need is 22 people.
No.
And then
don't know. I feel
It's easier for me to get followers because all I need to do is go down my follower list on my personal profile,
True.
and people will just follow me back.
Yeah, but no, you gotta have people following you.
Yeah,
Well,
it's true. It's damn true. Hold on. Wait. So
I don't know. We might have a special where Robert gets to play his bass one day.
maybe, or I'm learning, and I'm like, that's cool. So I'm learning, and it's cool, man. I learned Feel Good Inc. already, but I need an amp.
Yeah, I could get one for $20.
2 actually.
Yeah, just hit me up. I know the right people.
Oh my God! Did you really just say that?
Yes.
Did you say that, mate?
Hey, but no legal substance.
All right, so we're about to hop off this motherfucker. Follow Ray on Instagram.
Or don't. I don't really care.
Yeah, he's got 109 followers. He don't give a fuck.
I'm famous.
I'm famous. Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Follow the podcast. Get 150 followers. We'll reveal the story.
Mhm.
I'm following too many fucking people, and
Yeah.
we'll see you in a bit.
Hey, stay safe out there.
Stay safe, motherfuckers. Sorry. An ad came up.
Wow.
That kind of ruined it.
Yeah.
All right.
We're poor. We don't have the right money for. We don't have YouTube music, whatever. YouTube bread.
That's true. Stay safe, y'all.
Alright, man, y'all win. I'm gonna say it. Let me do something.